Hi, it's a dark and foggy night here in Harper's Ferry, playing Fallout 76, and got Carl here to show you another camp build. I know what you're thinking. Zombies, why the hell are you doing a camp build in the middle of the night? Well, I wanted to show off some lighting and stuff too. So, there it is, the new amphitheater. In the last video, the first amphitheater that I showed you, that was the one that you could build with just the stuff that you start off with, including some instruments, of course. This one uses some plans that I've picked up along the way, from here and there, of different vendors and from quests and things. There's a lot of different ways to get plans in this game. So as you can see, on the outside we have the marquee lights and the traffic light, which is fun. And the stage I have decked out with sort of bright track lighting on the left for the orchestral pieces. Orchestral. That should be a word, but it isn't. And then on the right, for the more bluesy bluegrass section, we have the cycling light set to blue, of course. You'll notice some locals having fun. This is an aggressive area, so you do have to be careful when you're camping here. There's a lot of super mutants and all kinds of ghouls and scorch that are around here. But anyway, let's get back to the build here. So as you can see, I use the catwalk. For the catwalk, I use the wire mesh flooring, which is a fun addition. It makes for an interesting lighting effect on the upstairs area, which I'll show you in a minute. We'll go on to the stage in a little bit. See, there's an entrance there. There's another entrance over here. Some super mutant pieces. Bolt boy will show you the way. I do recommend this cannon if you are camped out in a place like Harper's Ferry or Watoga, where there are a lot of crazy guys running around. Because you sometimes need that. You also sometimes need to repair turrets. Although sometimes you might wonder if it's worth it, since the turrets don't seem to work very well. I have a stairway going down to my water purifiers. A little farming area down there that's molten, you can see. But the stairway saves me the trouble of getting all irradiated from going into the water. I have a little camp stove area. Beautiful view when it's not flashing, which thankfully it isn't right now. Nice little foggy evening. Very scenic. So we have some advertising posters in the workshop area. I have all the workbenches grouped together, except for the power armor bench, which is upstairs. I'll show you that in a minute. That glow on the ceiling is coming from a power radiator from the conduits. I'll show you how I have that set up in another minute. And we'll go out onto the stage later after we check out the upstairs area. So here you can see what I did with the mesh floor and the blue cycling light. I made a little TV viewing area, and for those of you who remember what the old TVs were like, they used to emit like a sort of weird, unhealthy glow. And the blue cycling light coming up through the wire mesh floor kind of gives off that effect nicely, I feel. And Carl's got a little cooler there for his brews. This stash box, of course, when you unlock it, it says magazine rack. When you buy the plans, it says spinning rack. So, and then it's in the shelf section of the build menu. So, good luck with that one. The Nuka-Cola clock, a jukebox there. Another advertising poster for Nuka-Cola. which everyone loves. The camp module here, which you can always just repair everything by pressing Y or whatever it is that you have. It's Y if you're using the Xbox controller, triangle if you're using PlayStation. And that's it also on the keyboard. I keep forgetting. Bedding area. Here is the power armor workbench that I was talking about. And the conduit section with another cycling light. You have to wire these cycling lights directly. So here's that power radiator that I was telling you about. That's in the conduit section. And I have the fusion generator set up to the conduits. And there's the power supply reaching out through the floor. It's a little tricky getting these through the floor sometimes, but keep at it. Keep trying different arrangements of these different pipes and things, and you'll get there. Same thing with getting the conduit that goes through the wall here that will help protect your generator and still power things like water purifiers and turrets outside. So, we're getting some action. So here we have the rooftop area. As you can see, we still get some flickering on the walls here where the walls and roofs intersect. Right up here to the very tippy top of the roof. And here I have another useless turret, which I'll probably scrap to make room for the budget. The turrets take up a lot of space in the budget. Trying to make a video here. These super mutants are just very rude. Oh, we also have a visitor. Oh, it's a mysterious stranger. Is it? I think so. I have to get a bigger monitor. Anyway. This is a structure that does attract other players. Players like to stop by, play on the instruments, have fun, get some work done on the crafting benches, and stash some valuable junk. So this is a good structure to build if you want to, have some fun, attract some friends and stuff like that. Here are decorations that I have for the stage. I got the cuckoo clock off of the robotic vendor that wanders around. Good luck finding him. There's 3 responder robots that appear. I think there's just 3. There might be more. Let me know in the comments if there are. But there are at least 3 responder robots that wander around as, sort of random events out in the world. 2 of them are iBots. One does Morse code. I don't know what it says. Maybe you can tell me. Hello there. And then another one is looking to see if you have responder uniform on. And yet another one is a Protectron who will sell you some very interesting stuff, including plans for that cuckoo clock, a clean spacesuit if you're looking for that, this trench coat, which is very popular with everybody, and the Nuka-Cola clock. There's probably some other things that I'm forgetting. So, it's good to get a nice guest here, a mysterious stranger helping us out on the drums. So, yeah, it looks pretty clean here, well decorated. Like I said, that attracts a lot of people. It's fun. When I come on stage. I've only gotten, I think, 5 people at a time. Let me know if you've got more. And feel free to stop by if you see me on the server. Join a team, join my team or something. Just fast travel over, jam. am enjoying the camp system. It's very cool. You can plant it anywhere. There's some really weird, awesome places that you can camp out at, caves and existing structures that you can build onto. Unfortunately, you only have one camp that you can place at a time, so in a way it's a little bit open from the Fallout 4 system, and also a little bit more restrictive as well, I guess. But let's play some bluegrass here. So, you know, the small budget is also very restrictive, but like I said, if you have turrets, get rid of those, and you'll have a lot easier time. So this is it. This is my fully decorated amphitheater. Believe it or not, I do have one more amphitheater build for everyone. If you're interested, here we go. It's more of a hardcore, heavy-duty amphitheater that, you know, like the people say, subscribe if you want to see more of these kinds of things. I don't have too many videos. I'm not like a professional or anything, but be coming up with these every once in a while. And there are other good videos to check out. Other good YouTubers who do this professionally or trying to, I guess. And you should probably check them out if you want to see other stuff. I saw that the Schooled Zone is coming back, going to Fallout 76 with some builds there. I don't know what he's going to be doing, but it should be interesting. Maybe he's found some glitches for us to use on build. He's still giggling excessively, which makes me worry a little about him. But that's his business. Another guy is called Twisted. He's a Scotsman with a really cool voice. He likes to build onto existing structures, so if you want to see stuff like that, I recommend checking out his videos. He'll show you how to build, or places to build where there's already half a building or something that you can add on to with your camp. Open World Games has been doing a showcase or two on these builds. He also has a cool voice. Sounds kind of like the love child of Eddie Deason and B. Arthur or something like that. But he has a lot of different builds in one video. And then also recommend Wasteland Dovahkiin. She has some interesting builds that really sort of blend in with the environment. So yeah. You can use these camps to make new friends and impress people. And try out different things. As you can see, I went with a more rustic background to the wall to sort of fit in with the bluegrass section and the rug and the cuckoo clock. You might want to try something different. You might want to try a more clean look with steel brick. You can try a comedy club look with the brick. Have the brick wall background like a comedy club. Just set up, if you just have the acoustic instruments, you can just set up the drum and maybe the piano for rim shots and improv shows. But yeah, try out different things. Let me know. Let me know what you've tried out in the comments. Let me know if you want to see the build exactly, how everything's done for that hardcore bunker amphitheater that I'm going to show next time. And then I'm going to go into other stuff, more defensive structures, make a video on that, and I'm going to try and make Death Labyrinth, but with build limits, how that goes. Oh, and of course this happens. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. I'll